All right, so obviously here to talk about the latest episode of Mr. Robot. Um, I don't know about y'all, but this was one of the weirder episodes this season, and that's saying something. Um, the fact that um, Elliot, I'm just gonna skip to the end here. The fact that Elliot got shot and is apparently sleeping, and now Tyrell is talking to Angela. I'm just lost, and I don't know what to make of this. There was some really cool parts of this episode, specifically Darlene and the FBI agent, kind of going back and forth. That was my favorite part of this episode. But yeah, the stuff with Tyrell's wife and Tyrell and Elliot, that's just kind of got me confused. I'm 50% intrigued and 99% confused, and it's just a weird thing, because I'm enjoying the show, but at the same time I'm just frustrated because I want it to be less confusing. Like, intrigue and mystery is one thing, but I feel like everything is just getting so convoluted and twisted and confusing that I can't keep up with it anymore. I don't know if anybody can keep up with it, and unless they start kind of wrapping some story ends up, kind of tying some loose ends up, um, or at least have some big revelation that explains some of this stuff, then I'm going to be really frustrated. Like I've said in past reviews, I really hope that at the end of the season we get some answers, because if they just keep stringing us along, then I'm feeling like this is just lost. Like, I watched the first couple seasons of Lost, and then I finally gave up. I was like, they just keep adding new mysteries and weird stuff, and they never answer anything, and screw this. And I'm glad I got out of it when I did. So I don't know. Sometimes Mr. Robot's awesome, and sometimes it's just so weird and confusing, and you never know what's real. And I can only take so much of that. A little bit of it's kind of cool and interesting, but I feel like they're doing it. They're back to their old ways of doing it too much, like they did in the end of the first season, and it's really frustrating. That's not to say that I didn't enjoy a lot of different elements in this episode. Like I said, the stuff with Darlene was awesome. I always forget the FBI agent girl's name, but she's really good, and her and Darlene's back and forth, that was cool. Seeing Darlene just be like, yeah, Fifth Amendment, five of life, that's what we're doing. That was funny. Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't. It's not one of my not one of my favorite episodes, definitely of this season, of the two seasons. This just this show is really frustrating. Sometimes it's awesome, and then sometimes you get episodes like this. It's one of the most inconsistent shows ever, so you never know what you're gonna get. But I don't know. Maybe I'm alone. I don't know what y'all thought. I'm curious to know, so please comment below. Let me know if I'm crazy. Did I take the crazy pill? Um, or are y'all kind of getting a similar feel? Like, maybe it's just sometimes it gets too weird. I don't know. I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people love when it gets all trippy and weird. Um, but I can only take so much of that. I need a story. I need to know sort of what's going on. Yeah. So yeah. So this is a pretty short review, like I said, because overall I didn't really care for the episode that much. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.